Weak men react. Strong men observe. Most men don't fail because they lack strength. They fail because they move too fast. They speak too soon. They act before they understand what they feel. If someone insults them, they react. If they feel rejected, they react. If they feel ignored, disrespected, or uncertain, they react. And every reaction gives their power away. Look at modern life. A message left unread. A woman pulls back without explanation. A boss questions your work. A friend stops calling. Nothing dramatic. Nothing physical. But inside, pressure builds. Your mind starts racing. You replay conversations. You imagine outcomes. You feel the urge to explain yourself, to defend, to prove, to demand clarity. Most men live like this, pulled by emotion, pushed by impulse, always responding, never still. And over time, this constant reacting makes a man smaller, less respected, less grounded, less in control. The real battle is not with other people. It's inside you. Emotion shows up first. Anger, fear, insecurity, need. Then comes the moment of choice. Do you pause or do you obey? Most men obey. They send the long message. They raise their voice. They explain their intentions. They seek reassurance. They try to control how others see them. It feels good for a moment, like relief. But afterward, there's regret. A sense of weakness. A feeling that you gave too much. Because reacting is easy, control is hard. And discipline feels uncomfortable at first. At some point, a man notices a pattern. The more he reacts, the less control he has. The more emotional he becomes, the less others respect him. Not because emotions are bad, but because uncontrolled emotion is loud. That's when the shift happens. He realizes something simple. He doesn't need to react to everything he feels. He doesn't need to respond to every trigger. He doesn't need to explain himself to everyone. He can observe. He can feel emotion without becoming it. This isn't suppression. It's mastery. Observation creates distance. Distance creates clarity. When you observe, you slow the moment down. You notice what's really happening, not just outside, but inside. You see the anger rise, but you don't let it drive. You feel the insecurity, but you don't speak from it. You recognize the urge to prove yourself, and you let it pass. Most situations don't require action. They require restraint. Silence, when chosen, is strength. There's a moment every man faces. You are tested, disrespected, ignored, provoked. Your body wants to move. Your mouth wants to open. Your ego wants to protect itself. This is where weak men react. Strong men pause. They breathe. They observe. They ask one question internally. Will reacting make me stronger or weaker? And often, the answer is clear. They choose calm. They choose restraint. They choose self-respect over emotional release. In that moment, control returns. Not loudly, not dramatically, quietly. Modern masculinity is confused. Many men think strength means expression, venting, displaying emotion, demanding to be understood. But true masculine strength is containment. It's knowing you could react, but choosing not to. It's carrying weight without complaining, holding emotion without spilling it everywhere. This doesn't make you cold. It makes you stable, and stability is power. In relationships, observation keeps you grounded. You don't chase when someone pulls away. You don't beg for clarity. You don't react to silence with desperation. You watch. You adjust. You stay centered. At work, observation keeps you sharp. You don't take criticism personally. You don't defend your ego. You listen. You learn. You move strategically. In conflict, observation keeps you safe. You don't escalate. You don't get dragged into chaos. You remain calm while others lose control. and calm men are rarely defeated. The strongest man in the room is often the quietest, not because he has nothing to say, but because he chooses his moments. He doesn't need to prove his strength. He embodies it. He understands this truth. You can't control people. You can't control outcomes. But you can control your response. And that is enough. Strength is not reaction. Strength is observation. And mastery of self is the highest form of power. Sit with that. Let it settle. Then move forward, calm, steady, and in control.